Hi Scorpio, welcome to your 2018 overview reading, which I've been super excited to do these readings, and yeah, it's pretty well-rounded, I would say. I changed a few of the questions just to like be my style. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to stay tuned at the end if you're interested in a 2018 love reading. And I'm also offering a new service that I'll talk about at the end, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull a Paulina Cassidy card for you. Manifestation. Turn desires into reality by activating the power of manifestation. Ain't that the truth? I know a lot of you know that manifesting is like my favorite. It's just, there's a lot to learn, but it's a really great skill to have. And it's kind of a, it's a lesson in your own power and truly how your thoughts and intentions will create your reality, as well as a lot of physiological stuff as well, which is pretty crazy. So let's see what else is coming through for Scorpio in 2018. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Okay, so that's a nice message to see coming through, just in terms of, recalibrating yourself is going to be medicinal, and it's really going to kind of clear out all of the fear pictures and grief pictures and anything that you've been dealing with. It won't fix it per se, but it will shed some light on it. All right, and then I am going to do a timeline for 2018, so I hope that you don't mind. But I'm going to like briefly touch on romance, but if you want like the whole enchilada, if you want like the big love reading, then sign up for my newsletter. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what's coming through. Now this is you. This is like the core of your year. Son of Cups. Okay, so this is you being in your element. It's a lot of emotional evaluation, a lot of clarifying your own traumas, your own healing work that needs to be done, your own emotional transformation, and being gentle with yourself is all kind of brewing underneath the surface in 2017. And then it looks like you're in this place. It's almost like you're a baby bird, like you're coming into 2018 in this really raw state. So you're going to be, I can already tell that you're going to be doing a lot of emotional work this year. Your health, we have a need for rest and retreat, introspection, getting clarity on the things that you need to improve is key. I'm also getting that emotional health is going to come up for a lot of Scorpios this year. Emotional health, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. It's really, look at your 6th house, look at what's going on in Virgo and your 6th house in your chart if you do natal charts. See what's going on there to kind of give you a little bit more information and guidance for that. And then it is about knowing when to put the brakes on, set a boundary, take rest, and take the necessary actions to take care of yourself first. Really being body and mind focused this year is going to help you. And then once you do that, I have a feeling that you're really going to blossom in 2019. So 2018 is going to be about you learning how to do that and how to identify your body's cues. Some of you are already going to be really in tune, so this is going to be a natural process. Others of you, if you've been neglecting listening to your body, then that's where you're going to see a lot of lessons show up. So I forget who this came up for before, but it's like if you're not listening to your body, then you're going to hit a brick wall, and it's going to, like, your body is just going to say, nope, you have to take a time out, and you're going to like get the flu or, sprain your ankles. Like, something will force you to relax if you're not actively doing it yourself. What are you creating this year? The Lovers. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. I love seeing this in this position. Congratulations. You are creating partnership, healthy partnerships, whether you are coupled or not. This is where you're really digging into what needs to change with your partner. How are you manifesting and calling people into your space so that you're able to meet a potential partner? It really is, if you've worked with me enough or you've watched enough of my videos, you know that I think that the one is a total crock. I have helped a ton of women manifest healthy partners, and soulmates and twin flames. Like, this is the idea of the one is so limiting. And so what you're creating is a healthy space for you to lessen with someone else and create partnership in a really beautiful way. I'm also going to mention here that this could be other types of partnerships. So it's not exclusive to romantic, although this is like really striking me as like a romantic relationship. If you feel good on that front, or maybe you like want to take a year off, this is you manifesting the right people as well. So the right friends, the right business partners, the right coworkers, the right team. So it looks like the relationship, you're able to quickly manifest and create healthy partnerships in whichever area you need connection or collaboration. Okay, what is the lesson for Scorpios in 2018? How to kind of, what is that expression? Beating to the sound of your own drum, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's the expression that popped up immediately, even though I didn't regurgitate it perfectly or accurately. But it's about really owning your independence and your confidence. See, we have another, like, it's like a snow owl or like a baby. It just, there's like that baby bird. I can't get past that imagery. That there's a lot of stuff where you're like tentatively creeping into other areas of your life and, tentatively evolving. You're like slowly crawling out of your shell and commanding these things. So it's like you're really, stepping out into the world. And the way that with the Daughter of Swords is kind of like working up to the Queen of Swords, if you look at it like that. And so, the lesson is about owning your independence and your confidence in order to manifest the things that you need. Okay, what needs balance in your life in 2018? Father of Pentacles, so grounding energy. It looks like, actually, this is going to go one of two ways. For some of you that are watching, you need more grounding. You might be super cerebral, off in la la land, hanging around in the astral. That's going to be some of you that are going to need to call on your Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn friends, like those really grounded people who just bring you back down to earth. Some of you are going to need that, and others of you are going to need to chill out and incorporate some more play. So if you're a serious workaholic like yours truly, then it's one of those things that you're going to have to work on playing. You're going to have to find the friends that make you feel like you're able to fully be yourself and you don't really have to hide, that are easy to play with. I would That's the other thing. So whichever side of the spectrum you're on, it's about balancing play with work and play, grounding, being able to be present, enjoy yourself, and take care of your responsibilities. That's the balance. I also am getting a message that a lot of you are going through a pendulum swing process with that, where you're all work and then you're all play and then you're all work and then you lay on the couch for a week watching Netflix and eating junk food. And then you go back to like working out 5 days a week and working nonstop. It's just, you're going to be able to achieve mastery over balancing this area of your life. You just have to practice and figure out a strategy that works for you. Okay, and now we have what your spiritual lesson is this year. The High Priestess, developing your intuition, learning how to understand your intuition, because that is the biggest thing. Is people can't, or like the challenge is what is coming from my intuition and what is coming from my fear or my negative emotions. So that's one of the things that you're going to be learning about in 2018 is how you can separate paranoia and anger, resentments, fear from your gut instinct. Because those are two things. It's like all of these feelings over here are important because they keep you safe, right? If you didn't have those emotions, you'd constantly get into trouble. So it's just about, really being able to lessen with that and understand what your intuition actually is and what it isn't. Okay, what you need to give yourself permission to do this year is not know what comes next. Aries got this too. Scorpio, being a fixed sign, is really obsessive. Now this is gonna, depending on what else you have in your chart, balancing it out, but Scorpios have like that really intense, when I set my sights on something, that's it. Like I just have to keep working towards that until the day I die. Like it's very totalitarian, the type of fixation that I know a lot of Scorpios to have. So it's one of those things that if you can kind of loosen that up for yourself, it's going to help you a lot. So, really just give yourself permission to not have all the answers right away and to watch things unfold on their own accord without putting too many assumptions and, expectations out there first. Allow it to happen the way it's going to, and that's going to kind of take the pressure off of yourself as well. Okay, then we have a card representing your love life in 2018, Temperance, balance, coming into equilibrium. Oh my gosh, I am just in love with the cards that you're getting right now. Because this is anything that needed to be adjusted is going to be in 2018. Your attitude, I've had quite a few clients come to me that are just like dead set on, I'm never going to have partnership. Like they're locked there. So if you're locked in that headspace where your belief is, nope, I can't, it's not going to happen for me. If you're locked there, then 2018 is where that starts to kind of get shaken up and, drift further apart from your reality. I mean, hey, you have free will. You can stay there if you want, but it's not real. It's just that belief is being reflected back to you, because every time you say it's never going to happen, the universe will deliver. So it looks like you're really, you have a balanced attitude, or you're coming into a balanced attitude. You are coming into a balance of power with partnership, a balance of time, reciprocation. It's like in all the areas of your partnership and your romantic life, you're achieving some semblance of balance. What is transforming for Scorpio in 2018? Okay, it's like what's done is done. Anything that you have left behind in 2017 is dead and gone. Say goodbye. See you later. And it's just like that. This actually looks kind of old. I think that the purging aspect is more from 2017. And then moving forward, it's grieving and being okay with the fact that you had to create that space. It really is about taking that five of swords and just saying, okay, I made this decision. I'm going to have to go with it. And just really having ownership over the painful decisions that you've made in the past. So this looks like an attitude shift. It looks like you are okay with the changes that have happened. And the outcome for 2018, Judgment, coming out on top. See, it's like you've left so much behind. You've already transformed so much. And so now you're going to have these, you know, you have so much space, so much time, these, you know, you have bigger decisions to make. It looks like in 2018, you're really getting a level up. So you're working, and it looks like a lot of this is about attitude, mentality, perception, emotionality. How are you cultivating things and using your intuition, your insight, and I'll say it again, your attitude to manifest the things that you want. I am going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Five of Swords. See what's changing. Give me more context. Three of Coins. Okay, so this also comes back to what you need balanced. So the Three of Coins is all about work, and if you're overworking, that's going to be changing as well. It could also, now that I'm seeing this could represent you altogether, and you just really stepping into a mindset of, I am not doing this anymore, and setting a boundary with yourself around your relationships. Okay. What else? I'm going to clarify the Daughter of Swords as well. What is the primary lesson in 2018? Eight of Cups. Someone else got this too, another sign. It's all about attitude, all about mentality, mindset. What is going on with your positive emotions and your negative emotions? What are you doing with those two things? You know, because there's going to be some shift in the way you're thinking about your world. Okay, so that's for the better, but you're really going to have to, because I know that this isn't necessarily a baby owl, but that's the message that keeps coming up. You're going to have to like really develop your confidence with this newfound mentality that you're stepping into. Okay, pulling in the money cards now for the timeline, and then that's what we're gonna do. And I like these cards because it's like, how can you better manifest more money and resources for yourself? For the first quarter, we have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. It's part of your self-care. Okay, so that is, you know, put money away even if you think it's ridiculous. Like, why would you put $5 away if that's all you have to save that month? What I'm telling you is it's the energetic principle of putting it away that is going to create a larger flow of abundance. So it's not the quantity of savings, it's just the act of doing it is going to serve you. Now, the growth period, we have surrender. Letting go of your control issues. Look, we have it sitting here next to the Wheel of Fortune, which is perfect because it is about those expectations and like being so locked into it needs to happen this way. If you're able to take a step back, release your expectations, be open to the unknown and just surrendering and saying whatever's in the highest good is coming my way, and that's really terrifying, but I'm just going to trust that it's going to be in my highest good and it's going to work out. Giving yourself that pep talk is really going to serve you in the first quarter of 2018. In your love life, we have 9 of Wands. So this looks like you're kind of coming together, but it looks busy. So the first quarter looks really, really busy in terms of your romance, dating. Like you might not have as much time as you want to date, or you might be feeling spread a little bit thin if you're already in partnership. Like, man, we've been so crazy busy that we haven't even gotten around to having a date night this week. You know, just like little, you're still spending time doing, you know, either dating or spending time with a partner. It just looks like there's a lot more to juggle during that time. Second quarter, declutter. Okay, declutter your workspace, your car, donate. Any places where you feel like the clutter is blocking your energy. Yes, it could be your friend circles as well. Sometimes we have to, I think there's a card in here that's detox your friendships, and that too can have an influence. Like I have a few, like there were some friends that I had to let go of, and I immediately after I did that made a ton of money. Like it's crazy. So keep that in mind in terms of clutter. If you feel that that's true for your friendships, then pay attention to that. Okay, growth period for second quarter, higher knowledge. So if you're in school or if you want to go to school, it's a really great time to step into academics, education, making sure that you are educating yourself and kind of taking responsibility for the knowledge that you have, you know, that whole thing in the age of technology, ignorance is a choice kind of thing. It looks like anything that you want to learn about or discover, take charge on that and take action. Okay, so, and your love life. Knave of Chalices. Okay, so this is someone making an emotional offer. I don't understand the imagery on this card. It just doesn't resonate at all. But the Knave of Chalices is about, you know, that either you making an emotional offer or receiving an emotional offer, at least being able to make that connection with somebody that looks good. Okay, and raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is like fall. What is this? Late summer, early fall? Raise or promotion, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. So this is, it's just an increase in cash flow and resources. That's the big thing, but it's like, I just want to make it clear, if you have a crappy attitude or you think money is evil, that's not going to happen. I promise you. It just won't. You're going to push all the money away. So if that's something you struggle with, then I would really advise you to work on your relationship with money if you're struggling with that. Okay, then we have think with your heart. All right, so it can be, I know a lot of people talk about, it's either your head or your heart. As a psychic, I say that's different. It's actually, are you going to follow your heart, your head, or your intuition? Because your intuition is kind of like this nebulous thing that has some influence, but we usually shove in a closet. And so as you're developing that, you're just going to get clarity on what's in alignment with your core desires. So just really, think about how all three of these systems work together for you. What are the roles? What are they doing for you? And in your love life, we have Knave of Pentacles. Okay, so it's just, honestly, this looks fresh and exciting. It looks, because we have the Knave. Okay, so in this deck, it's technically Page. In other decks, it would be Page. But this is, it looks fun. It looks lighthearted. It doesn't look like anything super serious or, like life or death. It just looks really nourishing. So, take what you want from that, but it just looks playful, fun. And again, if you want the whole love reading, then sign up for my newsletter, because then I'll go way more in depth. But it just looks playful right now. Fourth quarter, organize for success. So organizing your thoughts, reports, your living and workspace, your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So organization just helps you get that clarity, that logical clarity of what you need to do or what you need to change. And we have loudspeaker. So it looks like you're actually in a position by the end of the year where you're really given a platform to speak, almost like you're, and this, think about it, this could be work. This could be like, oh, you're actually in a position where you're, people want to hear more about your perspectives, or, this is you kind of being a sounding board for friends, or this is you, gaining a lot of steam in your business, or, it's one of those cards that's like you're kicking ass in this area of your life, and that's going to be different for everybody. So it just looks like you're really towards the end of the year in 2018, where you're going to be launching off is from a state of like, I'm totally on fire, like just in the best way possible. Like I'm moving forward. I have a lot of things going on. It just looks good. And in your love life, Ace of Wands. Okay, the most phallic card in tarot. So again, we have pages and aces. So or one ace, but it's vibrant, playful, exciting. Now, if you're actively dating, this could be, maybe just different people that you're coming in contact with, exploring chemistry, exploring sexual tension and, emotional compatibility. That could be it. Or if you're with the same person, it just looks like a really fun year. It looks like it looks like partnership is easier this year than before. Oh, and it's a 2-year in numerology. So if you're interested in numerology, then look up what your personal year is. Okay. And I have my mermaid cards for the water signs for the year. So we're doing a 3-card pick. Go ahead and choose a card that's calling to you, or ask a question. Let me pick all 3 and pick the best one, whatever you want. Okay, card number 1. The Hanged Man. So something's got to change. Something needs to evolve. And it's one of those things you probably already know. You probably already are like, okay, I know that I need to do this and make this happen and break this pattern or habit so that I can be the healthiest version of myself and in partnership. Not just partnership, all areas. It's not just limited to partnership. It's like the relationships with your friends and family, your job. It's like you already are clear on what you need to change. Card number 2, Ace of Pentacles. So a new physical beginning. This could be a new job, a new project. But it looks like you have the motivation to make things happen. And in terms of the physical. Okay, so if you're, it's hard to apply this like to a specific question, but think about like the Ace of Pentacles is about beginning, like something new, something fresh. Similar to like all the pages that we had pop up. Okay, and card number 3, we have Judgment. So big decisions coming up. You know, we had that as the outcome of the year, but it's about as you go through this year, you're constantly going to be making these big decisions, and they could be around partnership. It's sitting next to the Lovers. So just keep that in mind. Keep your chin up. Keep doing your thing, and it'll improve. So one more time, if you want your 2018 love reading, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. It's in the description. If you want to know what cards I used, it's in the description. And I want to let everyone know that I am now offering custom tarot readings. So like full-blown spreads, not just single question readings. It's less expensive than working with me one-on-one, so it's good if you still want a reading from me, you can still get it. But it's voice recording. It's not going to be this style because these files are too big to send via email. So it's just going to be photos and a voice recording. And anyone who buys a tarot spread from me, from now to the end of January, you get a surprise oracle card with an interpretation and additional messages for free. So, you know, treat yourself. You know, happy holidays. Do something nice for yourself. If you've been wanting to work with me, you know, this is a good third option to do, since the single question readings are still going well, and I still have, you know, my regular clients. This is like an alternative if you still want to work with me and just want like a general reading. So the description is the link is in the description if you're interested in that. Go check out the spreads. I have some love spreads for if you're looking for love or if you're coupled already. Celtic Cross, you get to pick your time frame, all of that stuff. So go take a look, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Have a fabulous 2018, Scorpio.